Welcome to this explainer. Okay, so right now we are hearing just a massive amount of hype about multi-agent systems. The idea is basically that AI is about to become this fully autonomous digital workforce. But today, we're taking an eye-opening look at the hidden engineering hurdles behind this transition. It's really a fascinating journey into the massive, hidden infrastructure required for what experts are calling distributed machine cognition.
Because here's the thing, there is this huge misconception right now, this expectation that if we just plug a few smart chatbots together, boom, we instantly get a flawless digital workforce collaborating in perfect harmony. No way. The reality is far more chaotic. You see, coordinating many intelligent systems is dramatically harder than just running a single standalone model. It introduces massive operational complexity, and honestly, it requires an entirely new type of infrastructure just to keep it from falling apart.
So, let's dive into Section 1, the multi-agent illusion.
When we actually map this out in a real-world enterprise setting, that perfect illusion breaks down pretty quickly. Now, single AI systems, they are great at specific tasks. But when you start assigning specialized roles, say a research agent gathering market intel, a finance agent running your forecasts, a legal agent reviewing compliance, and an operations agent managing the workflows, well, they don't act like traditional software anymore. I mean, imagine a finance agent trying to lock down a budget while the operations agent is simultaneously spinning up expensive new cloud servers to run a workflow. They have to constantly negotiate and update each other. It ends up looking a whole lot more like a complex human corporate structure than just lines of code.
And that brings us to a really important concept, distributed cognition. The core takeaway here is that, sure, while specialization improves an individual agent's task performance, the coordination required introduces profound system complexity. When these multiple specialized intelligence systems actually have to talk to each other and exchange information just to function as a whole, it creates a massive, massive engineering challenge.
Which leads us to Section 2, communication and shared memory.
So what's stopping this from working smoothly? One of the absolute biggest roadblocks is the context synchronization bottleneck. Because in this setup, communication is literally everything. These agents are continuously exchanging instructions, workflows, and their reasoning. But suppose one agent updates some absolutely critical operational information. How do all the other agents find out about this new context? Well, it turns out this is an absolute nightmare of a distributed memory coordination problem. If they aren't perfectly synced up, the whole system just starts to break down.
Without a shared memory structure in place, these agents quickly lose any sense of organizational continuity. It's like one agent pulls stale info, another pulls an update, and suddenly you've got conflicting reasoning and total semantic inconsistency. Absolute chaos. But with shared memory, which is increasingly powered by these really advanced vector databases and semantic memory systems, agents can dynamically retrieve shared context. This creates a sort of collective machine memory, and that is an absolute necessity if you want these agents actually working on the same version of the truth.
All right, let's move on to Section 3, orchestrated distributed cognition.
So, once they are finally communicating, a hidden challenge emerges, and it's called latency accumulation. Think about it. In a multi-agent workflow, reasoning is sequential. Agent A retrieves the context, passes it to Agent B to analyze, who then passes it to Agent C to validate, before Agent D finally executes the workflow. Each and every single one of these steps introduces processing time. Because they are literally chaining reasoning together, getting true real-time responsiveness becomes incredibly difficult. The lag time just keeps piling up.
To get a handle on this complex, lagging system, engineers are actually forced to build strict hierarchies. It's wild. Multi-agent systems are adopting models that closely mimic human management structures. You've got supervisor agents overseeing planner agents who then delegate down to specialist and executor agents, all while validator agents are looking over their shoulders checking the work. The orchestration infrastructure required to manage who handles what task, when to escalate an issue to a human, and how dependencies coordinate across workflows, it's just immense.
And as you might guess, all of this architecture creates a massive headache when it comes to observability. When a multi-agent system misbehaves, and it will, debugging it is extraordinarily difficult. Did one agent grab bad context? Did the memory synchronization lag? Was there a broken communication route? Or did one agent just spit out conflicting instructions? Pinpointing the exact point of failure in a distributed cognitive system, it is literally like finding a needle in a digital haystack.
Let's escalate things a bit in Section 4, governance, security, and risks.
When we expose these highly complex systems to the real world, the security implications are, frankly, terrifying. Multi-agent ecosystems dramatically expand our attack surfaces. We're not just dealing with basic hacks anymore. We're looking at prompt injection, memory poisoning where the shared context itself is corrupted,
workflow manipulation, and completely unauthorized tool usage. Just imagine a malicious input convincing the planner agent to instruct the executor agent to wire funds entirely outside of normal protocol. There's even the risk of inter-agent trust compromise. Future cybersecurity has to completely evolve into distributed reasoning governance.
And the other side of that risk coin is emergent behavior. When you have these large multi-agent systems, agents actually start to influence other agents. Coordination patterns evolve dynamically, and these autonomous feedback loops start to emerge. This creates profound behavioral unpredictability. We are talking about unexpected, unprogrammed interactions happening on the fly. And that's a massive governance challenge when you're trying to decide just how much authority these agents should actually have in the real world.
Okay, zooming out now, Section 5, the future enterprise AI. To really grasp the profound shift we are undergoing right now, we just have to look at the evolution of computing itself. In the past, traditional software was all about automating fixed, rigid workflows. Right? In our present, single-agent AI introduced adaptive reasoning. One smart model doing a specific task. But the future is multi-agent systems introducing distributed machine cognition. We are fundamentally shifting from isolated software processes to fully distributed operational societies.
So, the defining factor isn't just having the smartest single AI model anymore. As the data clearly suggests, the future competitive advantage of AI systems will increasingly depend on how effectively organizations can coordinate distributed machine intelligence operationally at scale. Let me repeat that. Success in the AI era relies completely on orchestration and ecosystem management, not just having the smartest single bot.
The brutal reality here is that you cannot just connect a few chatbots and call it a day. A true AI workforce requires massive, exponentially growing infrastructure. We're talking orchestration engines, semantic memory, continuous streaming coordination for event updates, deep observability systems, and incredibly complex governance layers. Building all of this reliably is just far harder than most people realize. And the compute consumption and infrastructure demands, they are going to be absolutely massive.
So I want to leave you with a final thought to really chew on. Is your organization truly ready to manage a distributed machine society, or are you just trying to connect a few chatbots and hoping for the best? Because the future of AI is no longer just a single brain, it's an entire ecosystem. Thank you so much for exploring this explainer with me today. Keep learning, keep questioning, and I'll catch you on the next one.